second, let me just record it. So thank you all. And we received a lot of wishes today. Unfortunately, I didn't receive wishes from my mentor. I may receive it soon. But but really, it was a wonderful journey for 1 year. And in fact, the journey was like that even it feels as if it has just happened yesterday. I mean, really, 1 year just has passed. We don't even know. And I still remember Meenakshi ji, there was a day in August we were planning that now I won't be able to take sessions. So Meenakshi ji, can you please take over and take some sessions, because I have to be busy in marriage. And see now how time has passed away, right? 6 years passed away. So that's how it is. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. I mean, it's really a lot of blessings from so many people, which has helped me to live happy life, happy married life. So thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, Hirilji was saying something. Hirilji, anything to say from your side?
First of all, wish you a very, very, very happy, long, beautiful, filled with love, infinite,
Thank you.
abundance, joy, peace, harmony, a life that you cherish every moment with your loved ones.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you
And
so
I
much.
want to share that, in recent period, in all of these, the creative visualization, somehow I have not been able to, do
Hmm.
it, reach that stage.
Hmm.
And today, Priya, another Priya has shared me
Hmm.
about her achievement. So congratulations to her, because that reminded how my this house is a
Hmm.
manifestation
Hmm. Hmm. Another
in
Priya
a way
means
of a
some Priya
visualization.
in your circle.
No, no, today some
Okay,
In our
Priya
group,
ji.
in our group.
Priya ji. Got it, got it. Priya
yeah.
ji
So
from Chennai.
congratulations for because she shared it, just occurred to me that, oh my, this house is what a manifestation
Yeah.
of like a little sketch that I had drawn in my journal that I used to write. And
Hmm.
things just started unfolding with no time for me to think. When we
Hmm.
had to move from that house, we were looking for another house. And just in a day, like in
Hmm.
a day, this house, we happened to discover about this house has to be rented out. And
Hmm.
we said it suddenly started raining. We had taken appointment to go and see another house that was not there. And then, so this reminder at times, doesn't even come,
Hmm.
of how
Hmm.
our desires and affirmations become a reality.
Yes. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
then I referred, I showed my husband that, look at this, I had drawn this kind of a house with a little terrace. And every day of this house, after I've moved, I
Hmm.
love to begin my day in this terrace, looking at birds on the tree. Every day when I return from work, I directly go to the terrace. It's like, what a manifestation.
Very nice, Serenji. Wonderful. See, that's how we manifest, right? A wonderful, wonderful life.
So, a big thank you for you to help me get started on this journey.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hiranji. And I need your
Thank you.
support, Hiranji. I mean, I want expand the word for this new batch. So please help me to reach out to more people.
Always. And you
And
will, again, this time also, you will have more participants.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Actually,
much.
thank
Most
you, Priya.
probably,
One more. I was glad that it got postponed because I have a couple of more people whom I could not speak personally. So,
Hmm.
don't this one for you. It will be like, why did I postpone? But I felt like it was also a good timing so that we can reach to more people. Actually,
Exactly. Exactly. Actually, that timing is already confirmed by universe that this is the right timing. So I trusted
Ah,
that it is going to be a wonderful batch, actually, new batch. Already exciting
yes.
people I'm meeting every day, talking to. And
Ah,
just now I completed one call with one Iron Lady participant. We spoke for 1 hour, 10 minutes. I asked her, do you
Ah,
feel, Priyanka, we are speaking for the first time? No, 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 not at all. It didn't felt as if we are talking for the first time. It felt as if we know each other from a long time. I don't know if she will join or not, and it doesn't matter as well, right? But what matters
yeah,
is the beautiful connection that we both were able to feel with each other, even if it is for just 1 hour.
wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
We are
that
And
is
most
thanks
how
for
it
your
probably
is.
commitment for
Kawalji.
joining us today because I thought you would want to spend a dinner with your husband, right? But thanks so much for your commitment.
No, no, actually, we already had it. We had lunch, beautiful lunch, because he has his job. So I thought I will also carry forward with
Okay,
my work. Yeah.
great. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you,
That's
Nandini ji.
awesome. And most probably Priya Kawaljit will be joining this batch.
Okay.
Unless you say no, no, you are not allowed.
No, no, why I will say, but his intention has to be clear, Hirilji, which I will speak with sir.
Sure.
Okay. So that has to be clear. Hmm. After that, all is invited. I mean, no problem. Right. Thank you, Hirilji. Okay. So thank you all of you. Let us begin with our session now, and let's make it, because we have to move ahead with creative visualization. So telling all of you, first of all, really thankful to all of you who are doing creative visualization every day. How beautifully everyone, all of you who are doing it so committed. Even I lost my track in between, you know because of many, many several factors. I just got distracted, right? I have to return back to my intention, which I will be doing from today, right? But many are doing it. I mean, that's really a great move, and that's how group energy works. We encourage each other during the journey, right? That's how it works. So let's begin with it. And what we'll do is we will first sit by closing our eyes, connecting with ourselves, and then we will go ahead with our session. Okay. So I want all of you to please close your eyes, take a deep breath, let go, and connect with your inner self. Let us clarify our intention to be here for this program, to hear for this session today. What is my intention? Is my intention to learn? Is my intention to learn and practice? Am I here just to listen? Or am I here to really help myself on a deeper level? Take a deep breath again. Ask yourself, in last 1 week, were you able to apply creative visualization in your life? If yes, appreciate yourself in abundance. Really appreciate yourself so much for doing really well, and say you are amazing, you deserve it, you're wonderful. But if you're unable to do it, just get back to that core and ask yourself why you were unable to do it. When I ask myself, why am I unable to do it? The answer comes is, I was distracted and I want to do it properly, perfectly. But to remind myself, there is nothing like perfection in life. Everything comes from trying, everything comes from doing, which becomes our being. So ask yourself why you were not able to do it. What was your reason? Did you felt it's not going to work, or you were distracted? If you were distracted, why you were distracted? And how can you come over those distractions? For me, it has to take a commitment, a deeper commitment with myself, that no matter what, I will do it. Ask yourself, which is your block that blocks you? One of the block that blocks me is, am I doing it rightly or not? This blocks my way to do it. What is your block? Always asking yourself, why this, why that, why I'm unable to, you definitely get your answers. They become so clear, crystal clear, and appear in front of us. As you see your block, and all blocks represent a deeper belief that I'm not good enough. See that block and see that belief that I'm not good enough. Take an eraser, or first of all, write with a pencil on a paper, I am not good enough. I am not worthy of achieving my goals or desires. Now take an eraser and erase it. Erase it. Don't erase it hard, in a hard way. Erase it beautifully, with love, with excitement, with joy, because you have a power to recreate yourself. So with that excitement, rewrite it. I am good enough. I am worthy of achieving my goals. I can do it. Write these things again. With love again. With no desperation, no expectation, with love. I am good enough. I deserve all the goodness and richness of life. I deserve to achieve my desires and my goals. All is well in my world. I am worthy of all good in my life. Bring a big smile on your face and pat your back and say you can do it. Yeah. You can do it. You can do everything you set your mind to. You are more powerful than you realize. You are more intelligent and capable than you realize. You have the power within you to transform your life, yourself. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You are amazing, wonderful, and beautiful. Take a deep breath. Open your arms and say, I am wonderful. I am beautiful. And I am amazing. And I can visualize and achieve my goals. I deserve to achieve it. I know everything and I can do it. I can do it. I can really do it. Realize how are you feeling in this moment? How are you feeling now in this moment? Are you feeling fine or are you feeling really great? Are you feeling confident? And can you make a commitment to do it every day? A visualization practice of 5 to 10 minutes, morning and evening, every day. Can you commit to yourself? And can you stay with your commitment? Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Yes, I must. Yes, I can do it. I can do it. Yes, Priya, you can do it. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. To become aware of your physical presence, rub your hands, put it on your eyes. Now, as we count from 5 to 1, we will come out 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay. Okay, quickly. Anyone, how was it? Were you able to do it? Anyone, quickly. How was the feeling generated for you? Anyone?
Yeah, like whatever you say, I was doing exactly the same thing.
Sorry, Niruji, please come again.
Whatever you were saying, I was doing exactly the same thing because sometimes you are not able to do, sometimes you are not able to follow the instruction. Today I was able to follow each instruction.
How you felt after that when you were able to write and rewrite it? I'm good enough. I can do it. I deserve to achieve my goals. I deserve to do it. How you felt? Did you feel a shift in your vibration or your feeling?
Yes.
Very nice. That is important. And that is what creative visualization also does. This is also a form of creative visualization we did, Niruji. Right? So that's how it works. Very nice. Thank you, Niruji. Anyone else? Quick sharing. Anyone else? Thank you for joining, Sangeeta ji, Prasanna ma'am, Priyam, Darshini, especially. Darshini is new with us. I mean, you can come in, Darshini, with all of us online if you want. So thank you all for joining, please. And please, anyone would like to share? Hi, Latika. Thank you for joining, Priyaji. Hi, Latika.
Yeah, Shani auntie.
Oh, Priya Sani
Say
auntie.
hi.
I have
Yeah,
become auntie
auntie.
now. Yeah.
Nice
Great,
time,
great.
Priyaji.
Yeah, Priyaji, anything good from your side?
Yeah, actually, no, I joined little late. Towards the end only I joined. But the whole, this past 3, 4 days, the whole intention was like, to go to both the places and be there fully and address both and come back. And I didn't know when I started putting it into the pink purple and then I was praying to God also. But then this time I believed and I did that. That was the one major difference. I believed that yes, this is going to happen, and I've given it to surrendered it to universe. So I was just letting it go. And today it was such a miracle that the doctor himself called her second when her token was 10. So it was like so much like, everybody came together that, universe actually, like took me to that place for the meeting. So it was really good. And I also felt so powerful today.
Very
Thanks,
nice, very
Priyaji.
nice, Priyaji. Thank you. Actually, Priyaji, you made me remember of that story of a doctor who had his flight, wanted to go to some place, flight got
Yeah, yeah,
cancelled. He
yeah,
had
yeah.
to
You
go
said that,
travel
yeah.
through the road, and then during that travel, his car got stuck at night, where he had to go to one place, a kind of a different one house in whole of that jungle kind of, where he was meant to stay. And when he went there, he actually came to know that it was universe plan to make him sent there, because that lady, the grandmom, used to pray every day to God to bring that perfect doctor for his grandson's healing, or for
Oh,
his
yeah.
grandson's
Beauty also.
yeah, for his grandson's treatment, because she could not go.
Mm.
Old lady, right? She could not go. And everything planned in a way where he had to go there and he had to make it. So, how blessed, is we are that when our intention and prayers are sincere, it is heard. It is really heard, right? Very nice. Thank you for sharing, Priyaji. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, a word from Darshini. Darshini, were you able to do it? Were you able to do it, and how was it for you?
So, hi, I was able to do it and it was very good. I felt good actually.
Very nice. Okay. You'll get to know more about it as you will join our session, Darshini. Thank you for being here. Okay, with this, we will quickly
Yeah.
begin with our creative visualization now. So last time we have read only 1.5 page. So Darshini, as you missed that session, you can read this book. If you don't have this book, text me. I'll send you this book. Okay. So one page you did, you go through it. One basic page only, you can go through it. So we will go next now. Anybody would like to volunteer for today to read? Anyone?
I can read.
Yeah, please, Nandini ji. Thank you so much for coming forward, Nandini ji. Please go ahead.
Sure. To use creative visualization, it is not necessary to believe in any metaphysical or spiritual ideas, though you must be willing to entertain certain concepts as being possible. It is not necessary to have faith in any power outside yourself.
Exactly. So one important thing is To use creative visualization, you don't have to believe in any metaphysical or spiritual idea. Okay. Though if you entertain those concepts, then it is good, right? Though you must be willing to entertain certain concepts as being possible, right? You must be open in that way, she says, to entertain certain concepts. It is also not necessary to have any faith to the power outside. The only thing that is necessary is you have a desire to enrich your knowledge and experience, and an open enough mind to try something new in a positive spirit. So being open and receptive in this particular part is very, very important, right? Let's go ahead, Nandini.
Sure. The only thing necessary is that you have the desire to enrich your knowledge and experience and an open enough mind to try something new in a positive spirit. Study the principles, try the techniques with an open mind and heart, and then judge for yourself whether they are useful to you.
Yeah, so very, very important thing is try the techniques with an open mind and heart. But how to open your mind and heart is what we don't know, right? And then judge for yourself whether they are useful or not. So, if so, continue using and develop them, or soon the changes in yourself and your life will probably exceed anything you could have originally dreamed of, right? Let's go ahead, Nandini ji. Creative visualization is a magic in the
Magic
truest and highest meaning of the word.
the world. It involves understanding and aligning yourself with the natural principles that govern the workings of our universe and learning to use these principles in the most conscious and creative way. If
Yeah.
you had ever seen a gorgeous flower or a spectacular sunset before, and someone described one to you, you might consider it to be a miraculous thing, which it truly is. Once you saw a few yourself and began to learn something about the natural laws involved, you would begin to understand how they are formed, and it would seem natural to you and not particularly mysterious.
Mysterious, right? So if you see anything which is so natural, like a gorgeous flower or a sunset, and if someone describes to you, you might consider it to be miraculous thing, right? Once you see it for yourself few times, and then you begin to learn how the natural laws involved, you will begin to understand how they are formed, and it might seem natural to you, not particularly mysterious. So when you again and again see it, it seems so natural. That is so creative visualization is. Like I'll give you one example. One thought which is again and again coming to me from few days is everybody wants their good. You see anybody in the world, they want their good. They want to be happy. They want good things to happen to them. They want everything good to happen to them. Then a question is coming to me, or I don't know, I mean, these seems to be a so normal thing, but how it is getting sink in my consciousness is a very different experience for me. Very normal thing, but the way it is getting inside in my consciousness is a very different experience. Then a question is coming, who am I to feel jealous or talk about them, that what are they doing or what are they not doing? Everyone wants their good, and so is universe, and so is me. Then who am I to think good for someone and not good for someone? So such thoughts are coming, and the concept that everyone is one and everyone wants their good, and I must also think for everyone's good, has started to coming so naturally for me. And because it is coming naturally, the jealousy, comparison, this and that started to dissolve in myself on a very different level. So it feels as if I don't have to work on jealousy. I don't have to work on that part that I have to let go of jealousy or comparison or anything. It is just dissolving within, right? I don't know if any one of you is able to relate with me, but that is the new experience I am also getting, where it's just getting dissolved. It's just getting dissolved without me trying doing anything. So it's a new and a very different experience for me, right? Anybody can relate to it, or it is like निकल गया ऊपर से. Anyone?
I can relate to it.
Hmm.
So just uh, at work, what happens is, at times it becomes, how do you draw this, this thought process kind of becomes challenging.
Hmm.
Does it mean that I don't correct what I see needs a correction? Does it
Hmm.
mean that I don't highlight what is worthy of being highlighted in a positive way or needs
Hmm.
improvement?
Hmm.
And I completely can relate to you, because that's when uh, suddenly one day on YouTube, there is one YouTube shorts of Shah Rukh Khan that came up,
Hmm.
and that kind of just made me thinking, shorts is very short duration, right? But it was as if, it was to convey that message to me. That's how it happened.
Okay.
Not that I'm a fan of any celebrity or anything, but I'm more open to
Hmm.
whatever knowledge universe reveals to me in whichever form that I'm
Hmm.
already open to, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So in this short, he says, I every day, every morning, I start my day with saying,
Hmm.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Hmm.
And I do
Hmm.
that over and
Hmm.
over. I
Hmm.
believe that. I do a
Hmm.
lot of hard work.
Hmm.
It's not that I don't, I don't have hard work and just sitting and saying that I am the best works. At the
Hmm.
same time, how I think and say is
Hmm.
important. So मैं जब बोलता हूँ
Exactly.
I'm the best, I don't say in any comparison to anybody else
Hmm.
कि I am the best and मेरा सब अच्छा हो, किसी का कुछ और नहीं हो.
Hmm.
Alright? या मुझे किसी और से best करो. I'm just saying I'm the best in
That is
myself.
simple. Exactly. Exactly.
And that in
Wonderful
a
thought.
way started making me how I talk
Hmm.
and present things. That what is our goal of doing that particular activity or work, and to achieve that, what are the things that helps us to make this the best.
Wonderful point. Wonderful point, Hiranji. Actually,
So
your point reminds me of a wonderful point, which I also realized. Sometimes when I seek or look for something, it comes from a thought because I have seen it with someone. So let's say
mm,
I want to buy a dress. I want to buy that dress because I've seen my friend wearing
mm,
similar kind of dress. So I
mm,
liked it, I want to have it. And whenever I have
mm,
come from a zone where it is influenced by someone else, it never
mm.
fulfills. It has
Yeah,
never fulfilled. So a beautiful point. I want it, and it has to be a full stop there. I am the best, it has to be a full stop there, right? But if
yeah.
the source is influenced by someone, it will never come true. In fact, you will be disappointed. That is how, when last year my marriage had to happen, I had a full list of desires, this much. Okay.
Mm, mm,
90% didn't came true. I was highly disappointed. But now when I am reflecting back and everything, each one was influenced by something or the other, you know.
mm.
And what I was wanting really from myself, it got manifested. Really got manifested. Right? So,
Yeah.
beautiful point. Really, Hiralji. Anything more to say, Hiralji?
No, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for giving
Very
me this
nice.
opportunity to share.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wonderful point, Hiralji. I mean, you reminded me of this because one day I realized this and then I said, why am I thinking all this? Leave it. So, what I did was that desperation for that dress or that desperation for that particular thing because my friend had it, it just got dissolved. I said, let it go. Leave it completely. You know, my life is so different from anybody else, and I am really walking on a right path in my life. Why to compare myself, right? And it dissolved for me, and from that, I felt really relaxed because I think a burden got released from my head, right? Okay, let's go ahead now. The same is,
Thank you.
let's go ahead, Nandini ji. Thank you. Nandini ji, please go ahead. The same is
Sure,
true.
sure. The same is true of the process of creative visualization. What at first might seem amazing or impossible to the very limited type of education our rational minds have received becomes perfectly understandable once we learn and practice with the underlying concepts involved. Once
Exactly.
you do so,
So just a second, Nandini. So the same is true process with creative visualization. What at first might seem amazing or impossible to the very limited type of education or with our rational minds we have received, it becomes perfectly understandable once we learn and practice it with underlying concepts that are involved. Once you do so, it may seem that you're working miracles in your life, and you truly will be, right? I mean, I want to give you one example of Denlock. Anybody heard Denlock? High ticket selling coach. He is one of the person who teaches high ticket selling courses and coach, right? So millions of dollars of program. One program is, I mean, that's how he trains people. That's how he has been. Then Locke became completely financial independent at the age of 27. Okay. And went through a lot of hardships, but then finally made it. Right? Okay. Bye. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, please.
Sure.
Sorry, I had to go and get, I mean, the neighbor's daughter, I have to give a, I mean, send her because we don't know these kids go here and there and then mother will look for him, for her. So, Denlock, he said one thing, if you will see his videos, he said one thing wonderful. He wanted to buy a car. I am not getting that car name, but very, very famous. So he had that vision of buying that 2 crores car. And then he said that I visualized it every day. And then he said, I finally had it. But he mentioned one thing. The day I went to buy that car, I was not at all excited. Can anybody tell me the reason? He said there was nothing, no excitement, nothing to buy that car. I just simply went and just had the car. That's all. Why?
Because he felt he already had it all these while.
Exactly. Beautiful point, Priyanka. He said because I was already living that car. When I just finally went, it was just a mere action, just to go and just to sit. No excitement, nothing was there because I already lived that car 1,000 times before only. I was driving every day. I was having it every day. It was mine while ago only. So what is new in it? I was really stuck with his this line when I first heard him maybe 3 years back, and it still inspires me. I mean, I still remember this his thought. That's how creative visualization has to be. It has to become a way of life where it's nothing. I mean, you don't feel any miraculous or anything. It's just a way of life for us. That is how creative visualization has to become for us, right? So let's go ahead. How creative visualization works. We will just read a bit about it because now we have to learn about the principle on how it works so that we can start working on it. So in order to understand how creative visualization works, it's useful to look at several interrelated principles. It works on certain laws and principles which we have to understand. So before that, Rachita raised her hand. Rachita, you want to say something? A quick word, and then we'll go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was all about being conscious when you know that jealousy or something is there, but somewhere from inside you are aware that, okay, this has come up. So coming to that point, I was like, yes, I can relate to you. It comes and then I need to release it because it is important to release that feeling. Otherwise, I will be in the same, that spiral.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Rachita, very true. But what I'm talking is an advanced level of it.
Right.
Okay. So here, first step is you be aware, become aware of your pattern, you start working on it. And as you do it, practice it, a stage comes where it starts to dissolve automatically. Just
Right, right.
dissolves automatically, you know. I mean, you don't have to do anything. It just, and it really makes you feel that it is just getting melting, dissolving inside, you know. A very different feeling it comes when you do it, right?
Right.
So that was my experience personally on this. That's why I shared. Thank you, Rachita. Let's go ahead now. The
Priya,
physical
sorry.
universe. Yeah,
Yeah, Priya,
Hiranjan.
sorry. I missed what you were talking about, Dan Block. Will you be able to share, or you can share later? I'm fine because
So just a bit about Denlock. If you will hear Denlock's videos, you'll get to know what kind of person he is. Financially independent at the age of 27. And he wanted to have one car. I don't remember that car's name, but if you will see his videos, you'll come to know. Bentley. Bentley. Bentley is car, right? One car, which is really very expensive. If anybody
yeah,
knows car.
Bentley. It is, yes,
Bentley.
it is Bentley. Yeah.
Bentley. Yeah. So that was his dream to buy Bentley. Okay. And he said, like, he lived that car for 1000 times so much that when he went to buy that car, it didn't excite him even for 1%. So, not at all. No excitement, nothing. It was just a casual thing for him because he already lived that car 1000 times. So, nothing. It was just it was just something that he's just taking that key and taking it home. That's all. So, that's what Denlog's was saying about it. I mean, a wonderful person, actually. I personally felt Dunlock is a very good coach. Okay. And he
Thank
teaches
you
high
so much.
ticket selling.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I will check it out. Thank you so much.
Please check it out. Okay, the physical universe is energy. Let's go ahead, Nandini.
Yeah. The scientific world is beginning to discover what metaphysical and spiritual teachers have known for centuries. Our physical universe is not really composed of any matter at all. Its basic component is a kind of force or essence that we call energy.
Exactly. So,
Think,
first of all, just a second. First of all, we have to understand that scientific world is now understanding metaphysical and spiritual things which already people know from years, right? But physical universe is not anything matter at all. So in this physical universe, when we see these cars, roads, me as this body, you know, wearing these earrings, this jewelry, these things, you know, and having this table, this laptop, all is matter, right? But nothing is matter. This all doesn't exist actually. Okay. So me as Priya, as you see me, it actually is not. This doesn't exist actually in reality. Okay. You, whom, how you see, this doesn't exist actually. Okay. In the, in terms, right? What do you see in your laptop, your home? Nothing exists. Okay. Nothing exists, right? It exists, but it doesn't exist. So it says that no matter at all is not there, right? Its basic component, the basic component is a kind of force or an essence that we call it as energy. So me is just this energy. This laptop is just this energy. This internet connection to this our home, this glass and this everything, book and everything is just this energy. Everything is that energy, right? So it says, let's go ahead.
sure. Things appear.
Things appear to
appear to
be.
be solid. appear to be solid and separate from one another on the level at which our physical senses normally perceive them. On finer levels, however, atomic and subatomic levels, seemingly solid matter is seen as smaller and smaller particles within particles, which eventually turn out to be just pure energy.
Exactly. So the
Physically,
things that are seem to be solid, this space solid, me solid, this laptop solid, mirror, everything, my house solid, everything, right? Car and everything solid, and separate from one another on a level where our physical eyes, physical senses can only perceive, normally perceive. But as you go finer, deeper and deeper at subatomic and atomic levels, and particles between particles within particles, it eventually turns into that pure energy. That's all. It is nothing but that pure energy. So one of my student texted me, I am laughing at it, and she said, ma'am, I know that some people, useless people I am attracting in my life, but I can tell you, ma'am, my vibration is not like that. But then why I am attracting them? I told, it is your vibration only. No, ma'am, no. I know it is not my vibration, ma'am. I am not attracting them consciously, but these useless people are coming in my life. Yes, because it is your energy, it is your vibration. No text after that, right? So it is so difficult to understand this, but that is so. Whosoever is coming in my life, whosoever I am with, even it is hardest to accept, but it is my energy and my vibration. It is my energy and my vibration, right? That's why they are coming to me. So, so important to understand this. Okay, let's go ahead. So, physically, let's go ahead, Nandini ji.
okay,
Last paragraph we'll do and we'll stop after this.
sure. Sure. Physically, we are all energy, and everything within and around us is made up of energy. We are all part of one great energy field. Things that we perceive to be solid and separate are in reality just various forms of our essential energy, which is common to all. We are all one, even in a literal physical sense. The
Exactly. So, one more paragraph, Nandini ji, and after this we will stop. Energy is magnetic, we'll stop here. So, please, let's go
sure,
ahead for this paragraph.
sure. The energy is vibrating at different rates of speed and thus has different qualities from finer to denser. Though is a relatively fine light
Thought.
form of
Thought
energy.
is a relatively fine.
Sorry. Thought is a relatively fine light form of energy and therefore very quick and easy to change. Matter is relatively dense, compact energy and therefore slower to move and change. Within matter, there is great variation as well. Living flesh is relatively fine, changes quickly, and is easily affected by many things. A rock is a much denser form, slower to change, and more difficult to affect. Yet, even rock is eventually changed and affected by the fine light energy of water. For example, all forms of energy are interrelated and can affect one another.
Exactly. So let's understand this. She says that physically we all are energy, right? And everything within, everything within and around us is made up of that energy. We are all part of one great energy field from where we all are coming. Things that we perceive as solid and separate are in reality just a different forms of that one energy field which is common to all of us. So in reality, we all are one. Even in literal physical sense, we all are one. That is why God has given us same nose, eyes, mouth, everything same to us, right? To help us understand you all are one here. Okay. So energy, this is a very important paragraph and important to understand. Maybe you will not get it immediately. Read it 3, 4 times, you will get it. So the energy is vibrating at different rates of speed and thus has different qualities from finer to denser. Okay. Thought is a relatively light form of energy. It can quickly and easy to change. That is why We are easy to change things at the thought level, right? Matter is relatively dense, compact energy, denser, because it has become matter now, and therefore slower to move and change. I will give one example here. So, a mental pattern, until it manifests in our body and become a disease, it's easy to move and change. But once it forms and takes a manifestation of a disease, comes into matter, it is difficult to change. Slow to change because it has taken a form now. It has become more denser now, right? That is why it takes time to change, and that change is slow because the matter becomes denser, right? So within matter, there is great variation as well. Now, within matter also there is a variation. Living flesh means like us is relatively fine. It still changes quickly. Like, many people are able to heal and lot of things and easily affected by many things. A rock is much, much denser. A rock, if you see a stone or a rock, it is very, very slow to change it. More difficult to affect it. Yet, even a rock is also eventually changed and affected by the fine light energy of water. So as the water falls on it, it takes its shape, right? All forms of energy are interrelated and can affect one another, right? And that is how our vibration with each other also affects each other, right? So here, when we are here for this session, our each other vibration affects each other. When we are at our home, the vibration of that home affects each other. The vibration of the whole community affects every person living in that community. Vibration of each state, each country, it all affects, right? To give an example, if you have seen those countries where war is dominant, so why all these people are suffering from that war, right? It has a deeper meaning. These people are more dominant with these thoughts of war, fight, and all that, right? So deeper studies reveal such things. That's how it works because these energies affect them, right? So that is all for today, Meenakshi ji. Thank you for being with us and joining us. I know you're feeling sleepy, Maybe your time to go to bed now, because a early riser you are, right? So
I'm just
people like
listening.
us get activated at this time.
No, I'm
Hmm.
listening to you.
Yeah, I know. I know. Thank you for being there. Yes, Sangeeta ji.
Hi Priya, I do every day your uh, visualization and affirmations, and it
Hmm.
helps me lots. तो
Wow.
बहुत अच्छा मतलब 5-6 months मेरा रहा है, लेकिन लास्ट मंथ मेरा एकदम से फिर ब्लॉकेज हो गया बहुत ज्यादा, कॉन्स्टिपेशन
Okay.
severe, but with the grace of God मेडिसिन भी ली और मैंने affirmations continuously पढ़ी. I come out
Wow.
from this problem. पर
Very nice, Sangeeta ji.
परमानेंटली इस प्रॉब्लम से बाहर नहीं आ पा रही, तो मैंने वही
Hmm.
पिंक बबल का आपको पूछना था कि ये क्या टेक्निक है, इसको भी मैं करना चाहती हूँ फॉर दिस
Hmm.
प्रॉब्लम,
Hmm.
हेल्थ
Yeah, yeah.
प्रॉब्लम.
Sure, Sangeeta ji. So, यही book में, in this book only,
हाँ
okay,
जी,
what we'll do is, I'll share a
हाँ जी,
video with you of Shakti Gumain, which I think Priya ji or someone shared in the group only. If you will see our group description, Sangeeta ji, there is a YouTube link. Try that video
ओके
once.
ओके
It will help you to do pink bubble.
it's like meditation,
It is a visualization. It is not meditation.
visualization, visualization. You
Visualization
can
is different from
visualize
meditation.
while listening this video. You can visualize.
Visualize. Yes, exactly. And once you know it, you can do it by yourself, Sangeeta ji. Okay.
Okay,
Now
thank
we
you
will
so
also
much.
do it together. A visualization. So all those who are here now, let us take one goal. I mean, one thing. And I could not ask today if somebody's pink bubble got manifested. But if it has really happened, please put it in group, like Priyaji mentioned. If anybody's pink bubble also manifested, let us know in the group. We will put another today. for our manifestation. So let's close our eyes. Let's do a pink bubble quickly. And let's close your eyes quickly and take a deep breath. Bring a smile on your face. Gentle smile on your face. So, what do you really want in next 1 week to happen to you? Just see that clearly happening in front of your eyes. Whatever is your desire, live that moment right now in your imagination. Live it completely with a bring smile on your face, and you're so grateful for it. You're feeling as if, wow, it is amazing to have it. Wonderful to have it. Now put this particular scene in a big bubble, in a big pink bubble, and see it shining and lightning, completely filled with beautiful energy. And you're just hopping it in the sky, in the universe. Just release it, send it in the universe, and it shall find its way to return back to you. Just let it go. Release it in the universe happily. So that universe find its way, calculate it, everything do for you. And that's how it comes back to you. And now, 5, 2, 1, you can come out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, you can come out. Okay. Okay, very nice. So we did it. That's how it has to be done, Sangeeta ji. Even if you're, especially if you're doing it for constipation, visualize yourself how happy you are every day morning, waking up, and how easily you're going and freshing up, and you're just, after that, you're going for a walk, and you're just feeling so blessed. You're saying your affirmations so freely and happily, and everything gets digested beautifully for you, right? And doctors confirm your progress that you're doing so wonderful. All that details you can put in your visualization, right? So every day not required to do pink bubble, Sangeeta ji. You can do pink bubble once a week, and every day you can just visualize how you want your health to be.
Okay. Okay. I every day read your affirmations you given us. वो मैं पढ़ती हूँ रोज, और मुझे उससे बहुत ज्यादा फर्क पड़ा। एकदम से मुझे बहुत ज्यादा तबीयत खराब थी, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा उससे मुझे फर्क पड़ता है। पहले भी हुआ था, 5-6 मंथ्स पहले हुआ था जनवरी में। तो उसके बाद तब मैंने आपको फोन किया था, याद है आपको? तो उसके बाद फिर एफर्मेशंस पढ़ी। 5-6 मंथ बिल्कुल अच्छा रहा, वॉक कर रही हूँ, सब डाइजेस्ट हो रहा है, सब कुछ हो रहा है। लेकिन पता नहीं बाद में कैसे ब्लॉकेज कहाँ से आ जाती है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा। तो
आ
मैंने
जाती
कहा
है
चलो ये
संगीता
आप,
जी, सबके साथ ऐसा होता है, मेरे साथ भी होता
हाँ
है।
जी,
पता नहीं कहाँ
चलो
से आ
कोई बात
जाती
नहीं।
है, पर आ जाती
मेरे
है।
को मेरे को ये खुशी है कि मैं इस चीज से बाहर निकल आई। ये मैं एफर्मेशंस मेरे पास हैं, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes,
हाँ, बस
absolutely,
मेरे को
Sangeeta.
ये
Thank you. Thank you
थैंक यू
so
सो
much.
मच। आपसे मिलने का बहुत ज्यादा फायदा हुआ है, तो बहुत
Thank you
सारी
so
चीजें
much.
आपसे सीखी हैं। या
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sangeeta ji.
या
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, all of you. Love you, all of you. Bye bye. Take care. We shall meet next week. Okay. And we will do further now after this, right? Thank you all. Bye, all. See you. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.